Satan, the incomparable accuser, is affecting Archbishop Carlo Maria Viganò in his mission to uncover pedophile ministers inside the Catholic Church, Pope Francis cautioned Tuesday. Ecclesiastical overseer Carlo Maria Viganò as of late revolted against the kid sex manhandle issue inside the congregation and asserted that the Pope had restored known serial tyke attacker Cardinal Theodore McCarrick. Breitbart.com reports, in an 11-page declaration distributed on August 25, Viganò charged that he had by educated Pope Francis in 2013 of the serial gay manhandle executed via Cardinal McCarrick, alongside sanctions forced on his service by Pope Benedict XVI, but then the Pope lifted those authorizations and included McCarrick in the naming of future priests. The great accuser, as he himself tells God in the primary section of the Book of Job, meanders around the earth searching for somebody to denounce, Francis said in his morning lesson at Mass in the House of Prayer of the Santa Marta Living Arrangement in the Vatican. During circumstances such as the present, it appears that the great accuser has been released and has it in for the religious administrators, the Pope said. It is valid, we are for the most part delinquents, we priests, he stated. However, the great accuser looks to disclose sins with the goal that they might be seen, to embarrass the general population. In spite of the Pope's incessant calls for straightforwardness and responsibility for those in charge of submitting or concealing sex manhandle, he appeared to recommend Tuesday that the previous nuncio had acted like Satan by making open the blunders of his sibling clerics. At the point when gotten some information about these assertions soon after their distribution, Pope Francis evaded inquiries from journalists, instructing them to peruse the allegations and make their own particular appraisal of their validity. On the ecclesiastical plane coming back from Ireland in late August, a writer inquired as to whether it were valid that the ecclesiastical nuncio had expressly educated him in 2013 of sexual manhandle executed via Cardinal McCarrick and ensuing approvals forced on him by Pope Benedict XVI. Pope Francis recognized having perused the announcement yet declined to verify or refute the claims. "I won't let out the slightest peep about this," he said. From that point forward, various religious administrators have reprimanded the Pope's no-remark media technique, demanding the affirmations are intense and that Francis has the obligation to clear up the certainties to give the responsibility for which he himself has called. Certain news reports from right off the bat in the Francis pontificate would appear to loan trustworthiness to charges that the Pope gave McCarrick another rent on life soon after his race. In a 2014 article in the Washington Post, writer David Gibson said that McCarrick was one of various senior churchmen who were pretty much set out into the wild amid the 8-year pontificate of Benedict XVI. Be that as it may, now Francis is Pope, and prelates like Cardinal Walter Casper, another old companion of McCarrick's, and McCarrick himself are back in the blend, and busier than at any other time, Gibson composed. Francis, who has returned the Vatican on the geopolitical stage, realizes that when he needs an insightful back-channel administrator he can swing to McCarrick, he said.